Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the Declutter 360 podcast. I am so excited to be continuing this Simple Summer series with you. Now, if you missed episode 11, that's where we kicked off the Simple Summer series, where I'm sharing with you a new tip or trick every week that's going to help you declutter. It's going to help you organize. It's going to help simplify this whole process for you. So we are taking all of these tips every week and we're adding each little tip or trick to your organizing and decluttering toolbox for you so that you have a variety of ideas that you can lean on that are going to help support you in your journey towards decluttering and organizing your life. So last week in episode 11, I shared the amazing hanger trick. And I've already heard from a few folks who have said, one of them, only one, has said that she had heard of the hanger trick before, but she'd never used it. So now she's actually going to use it. I had several folks letting me know this is amazing. I can't believe I've never heard of this. I'm doing it now. I even had a few folks sending me pictures of all their hangers backwards. I loved seeing that. So feel free to, continue this conversation. You can always find me over on Instagram at declutter.360. If you are an email subscriber, you can respond to any of the emails, reply that way, and chat with me there. Send me pictures, send me a DM and send me some pictures. Let me know how your decluttering and organizing is going and which of these amazing Simple Summer series tips and tricks you are putting to work from your toolkit. So you definitely go give episode 11 a listen if you need more background on the hanger trick, if you missed out or if you want to listen again. But we're going to go ahead and move on into our next little trick that I love because the hanger trick is a really amazing decluttering tip in terms of helping you see really clearly what items can be removed from your home. That's one way to think about decluttering, right? Removing items that you're no longer using or loving from your home so that they are no longer taking up physical and mental space for you, right? Because it's not just that physical space, maybe even more importantly, the mental space that our stuff takes up for us, in that every single item you choose to have in your home or have in your life is something that you have to manage, right? It's something that you have to take care of, that you have to have a place for, that you have to keep clean, that you have to clean around, whatever it may be. And so it's not just that it's occupying that physical space, but then that mental space of, I have to now manage this item. So the hanger trick is a great way to help us remove items from spaces completely. Today's Simple Summer Series trick, it's called the Family Five. And yes, this is for you, even if you live all by yourself. But this one is going to help you declutter in a different way. It's going to help you create routines and habits of making sure that things aren't just being left out all over your home. So the things that you do use and love and want to keep, right? And so they get pulled out throughout the day so you can use them. The Family Five rule kind of helps you reset from starting to move into a state of clutter with all of these items out and allow you to get these items back into their homes. So this is a really easy trick to use for those who have already designated a place for everything. But don't worry if you just went, well, I am still working on that. I'm still working on getting my space organized. I'm working on decluttering. I'm working on all of these things. That's okay too. You can absolutely still utilize the Family Five rule and use it as a way to help you see what items need a home. So here is how the Family Five rule works, my friend. It's just what it sounds. Your family, so everyone who lives in your roof, is going to have a designated time every single day where you're going to set aside 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes. Set a timer. Make it fun. If you've got kids, set a timer. Pick out a favorite song or two that equals right about 5 minutes of time. Now, okay, we're going to play this song, and here's what our job is. Our job is to go around the house, find items throughout the house that are out of place, things that we've used today. And, whether it's a blanket that you brought down and were snuggling on the couch with, or books that you were reading, or, devices if you were having screen time, or cooking things that, maybe still need to be taken care of, getting loaded into the dishwasher, whatever it may be. It's 5 minutes that your whole family gets to kind of band together and reset your space so that you go to bed every day feeling that calm in your mental space because you took the time to address your physical space. I highly, highly recommend that your family 5 is done towards the end of the day. When you're kind of wrapping up activities, maybe moving towards bedtime for kids or even bedtime for you, or you're moving towards, like, if you have a routine in my family, for example, bedtime, we all, get cleaned up from the day. And then we usually settle in and we turn on, if there's a sports game on or a show that we want to watch on HGTV or whatever it may be, we turn on the TV and we tend to kind of sit. You might be reading a book with the TV on in the background, working through emails or things on our phone, just kind of and that's how we wrap up our day. And so for us, the family 5 works really well as we're getting ready to move into that, like, couch time, that TV time, chill out time, decompression time, whatever you want to call it. That's when we like to do this at our house. And I tend to make a, quick lap around the house, and my kids will help me out. I'll hand them some things. Hey, this needs to get put back in your room, or I'll go toss stuff in their room. A lot of times, if I set things outside their door while they're taking a shower or something like that, they know they've got to put it away then when they come out. But we can all take this time to work together to get our space reset. Not only then do we get to go to bed feeling mentally more calm, but when we get up in the morning, our space still looks like that, right? So we get to start our day, and you can too, with that feeling of calm that having an organized home brings. Or that, even if you feel like you're still working towards getting an organized home, when you take 5 minutes as a family to reset your space at the end of the day and address the items that were pulled out throughout the day, get them back into their homes. Or, like I said, if that's something you're still working on, maybe you're seeing then which items need to have homes dedicated for them. They need to have that space where they live and can get put back away at the end of each day. And so if you have an item like that where you're like, oh, we haven't found the home for this yet, then maybe you can set aside 5 more minutes the next day to address that if you're not able to do that during your family 5 for whatever reason. But it just helps you create some momentum. And by creating habits and routines, you could set an alarm to help you out in doing that. You can utilize something called habit stacking. And what habit stacking is that you take a habit that you already have and that you would like to keep. So maybe it's something like, I'm trying to think of an example in our own lives. Like my kids being sent to go take a shower at the end of the day. Okay, when it's shower time, we're going to first so we have this habit that we always take a shower at night, especially in the summertime, right? Whew. But before we go take this shower, I want to stack on this habit. When we know it's shower time, so we have this established habit of the shower. Now I want to have this new habit of taking 5 minutes to go through and declutter and put things away where they go, all of the items that we've gotten out this day. So I'm stacking these two habits together so that the habit that I already am used to having now has this buddy habit. So they're going to go together. When I do this one, this other one is going to happen. Hopefully I'm explaining that well in a way that makes sense to you. But you can set an alarm, you can habit stack, you can do whatever it takes to help you create this new habit, this new routine that helps set you up with a beautifully decluttered space over time right? And that sense of calm that comes with it each evening, and then being able to start your morning again the next day with that same calm, decluttered space. So, what do you think of the family five rule? I would love to hear from you. So, hop on over to Instagram or your email and let me know. Send me a DM. And I'd love to chat and hear how these simple summer tips and tricks are filling your toolkit and being put to use in your homes. Until next time.